How's it going, everybody? It's MTG Mondays here with another edition of 99 Problems. This time, the deck is Selvala Explorer Returned. She is a 2/4 elf scout for 1, a green and a white. With Parlay, tap her, each player reveals top card of his or her library for each non-land card revealed this way. Add 1 green mana to your mana pool and gain 1 life. Then each player draws a card. So she's pretty cheap to get out there. She's got a fat butt to protect herself, and yeah, she's just really fun. This is kind of a group hug stylish deck, and you let your opponent draw a lot of cards. So we kind of try to take the assault off of us for a while, and then kind of come out of nowhere with kind of larger creatures and just win. This deck really doesn't have any combos or anything in there, so put her over there. So we have 34 basic lands, I believe, or lands, I believe. There's 7 forests, 10 plains, and then the non-basics. We have Recursion Verge. Sorry about the autofocus thing. I'm still trying to get that fixed. Yanjo Castle. Come on. Yanjo Castle, Reflecting Pool, Hall of the Bandit Lord, Soulcrest Step, Windswept Heath, Celestial Guildgate, Tree of Tales, Maze of Ith, Tranquil Garden, Slippery Karst, Petal Grove, Okina, Thespian Stage, Tranquil Thicket, Grey Pelt Refuge, and a Command Tower. So those are the lands of the deck. Nothing too exciting there. The Yanjo Castle is kind of nice because you can protect Selvala when she needs it. So the next few things I'm going to go through here is just 2 cards that work really well with Selvala. We've got the Sword of the Perons, which if you're playing with more than 2 people, a lot of the time she's gonna allow you to add 3 mana, so you can just untap her and do it again. But you know, sometimes you won't have enough, and you can just pay, you know, maybe 2, maybe 1, and just untap her and keep going. So this card is really good with Selvala. And the Mage Right Stone just allows you to do her ability twice, basically. Next is some things to kind of keep myself protected. We've got Show Mana and Pariah Lock. Basically, all damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to him, and you prevent all damage that would be dealt to him. So if they can't remove him, you just don't take damage, which is nice. Mother of Runes protects Selvala and every other creature in the deck. Shield of the Avatar is really nice. It's one of the new cards I added in here. It's just really fun. I found out that I really like it. Whisper Silk Cloak for Selvala and some others. General's Kabuto, Selvala likes that. Restoration Angel can blink some stuff. Hedron Field Purists, I like this one. It lessens a lot of the damage that you take when you start to do some kind of not group huggy things, so that's nice. This is Bubble Matrix. It says all damage dealt to creatures is reduced to 0. You might have seen it in my Zedru deck. Lightning Greaves for Selvala, Champion Helm for Selvala, Crawl Space to make it so only 2 creatures can attack me each combat. Ward of Bones, because we don't play an awful lot of creatures, and so this kind of keeps the creature heavy decks in check, and so yeah. Phyrexian Unlife, just so when they kill us, they have to kill us even more. Worship, when I have Selvala out there with some sort of protection spell on her, like a Lightning Greaves or something, they have to get rid of Worship in order to kill me. And then some group hug stuff. We've got Rites of Flourishing, Temple Bell, Fecundity. This is not group hug, but it's draw for myself. It's Sylvan Library in German. Walden's Bibliothek. I can't really say it. Howling Mine. This is a creature that just is really good, in my opinion, for Commander anyways. He just blocks everything all day, so that's cool. Seedborn Muse is great to have in any green deck, and it lets you use Selvala on your turn and their turn. Wolfbriar Elemental, she can generate a lot of mana, and this deck just generates a lot of mana anyways, so you gotta put it into something. Virion-Clix, good for me, bad for you. Psychosis Crawler, this guy is kind of the one that I combo out with, Not really much of a combo, but I just do a lot of damage with him. Johnny's Pridemate, another one I do a lot of damage with because I gain a lot of life in the deck. Resolute Archangel to reset my life total. Well of Dreams because I'm always gaining life with Selvala and I'll always draw more cards. Wall of Reverence to gain a bunch of life each turn, at the end of each turn with stuff like Psychosis Crawler or a Johnny. Then we're going to get into some of the removal in the deck, which is Afterlife. It is an instant bury target creature, and then they get a 1/1, so it's not, you know, just, it's a Beast Within, kind of. Reclamation Sage gets rid of the pesky enchantments and artifacts. Harsh Mercy, each player chooses a creature type, destroy all creatures that are not of the chosen type, they cannot be regenerated. It's a really cheap wrath, and I can keep around Selvala if I want, and a couple other humans / elves, or elves / scouts. Xali Pridemage, Mold Shambler, Swords to Plowshare, Mass Calcify. Selvala is a white creature, so she stays around. Acidic Slime, Desert Twister, and then we're going to get into some mana adding things. So we've got Shizuku, Caller of Autumn. Each player gets triple green each turn, and that mana does not empty out of their mana pool, so it kind of just stores up. It gives it to my opponent, but that's okay. Weird Harvest, each player gets X lands and puts them in play. Bird's Paradise, Silencious Signet, Absence Pilgrim, Arachi Leafcaller, to turn the green mana that Selvala produces into white mana if I need it. Magus of the Vineyard, same thing with the Snake Lady. Elvish Mystic, Sprouting Vines, because I can play a bunch of stuff each turn. Come on now. I can play a bunch of stuff each turn and get my storm count back up. Zuzalospik Seeking, play a bunch of lands because I'm going to be drawing a lot of things with Selvala and other cards. Pristine Talisman gets me colorless and a life, good with Johnny's Pridemate. Veteran Explorer gets us all lands. Reap and Sow. Take care of a problem land and get myself one into play. Land Tax is fun. Sol Ring, it's commander, so has to have Sol Ring. My Elder draws me a card and gets me some land. Chromatic Lantern, just for a little bit more acceleration. Axebane Guardian and Overgrown Battlement. Karmic Guide for some recursion. This is the part of my recursion in my deck. Revel Arc for more recursion. Adhikar Valkyrie. Again, more recursion. Loaming Shaman. We go through our deck pretty fast, so it's nice to just kind of put it back in there. Restock. Kind of the same thing. After Loaming Shaman dies, you can get him back with this. Same thing with this. Hu Tao, Honored Physician. Get your important creatures back. Some of the cards I really want to add to the deck, except I couldn't really find a place for them, is to put a combo in with the, what's it called? Revel Arc. Revel Arc, Sathieric's Daughter, Mirror Entity, and the dragon that taps things down, so I can actually have a way to win. Anyways, this has been my Selvala Explorer Return deck for 99 problems. Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what to build next time, and I'll see you next time.